Hello and welcome to our playthrough of Industries of Titan. And now let's head into our episode. Not range. Really? It can be a little hard to tell. I don't rotate nearly enough, and I accept that. Here's a spaceport. We could do living right out here. As long as we keep production and burning and all that on this side. So I think maybe that's the option we do, is living generally out here.
Salvage complete. Extraction complete. Survey 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 complete.
Hmm.
Survey complete. Survey complete. Survey complete. Building complete.
Everything but waste. Go ahead and dismantle these.
Survey complete. Survey complete. Survey complete.
It does make them kind of vulnerable.
Survey complete. Survey complete.
Don't see any nodes or artifacts patches, so we do have to be wary of that. Let's go ahead and get someone
Survey
extracting that.
Survey complete. Survey complete.
For now,
Salvage complete. Extraction complete.
pause. That's a good question. Hold on. Unlock. Research done. That's command center range. None of these. I want to scrap so many of these. Alright, I guess it doesn't matter. We'll just start. Oh, HQ range is a good one. Unlocking tier 1s. True, and we're gonna... Just isotopes? So factories... Oh wait, yeah, sorry. Factories always generate just isotopes. Sorry. Like, what? Yeah, okay. That's my bad. 6 artifacts. This is a really good spot to just suck in fuel. Damn! Alright, hold on. Would someone please move isotopes? And nowhere to throw the waste. So... Oh, now that's intriguing. 5 to activate, though. Ooh, alright. We're putting this here. For now, we might end up moving it. Okay, we need to wait. Three artifacts. That's pretty damn good. Wow. Already. Well, bollocks me. Alright, then... Now, if we put fuel here, I want to put the road here. But there's nothing saying we couldn't put the factory here. Well, then if this explodes, the factory might catch on fire. and we kind of want to be wary of that.
Extraction complete.
Pause. Habitability, construction time, citizen waste. I don't care about the pollution from fire. Oh, wow. That's a early tier 2 tech.
Salvage complete.
Huh. Alright, factory there for now. I usually don't do this. We've got the resources. There's another factory there.
Device complete. Building
This is
complete.
2, this is 6. That's not a lot of tier 2s, actually.
Salvage complete.
Good, no waste. Ad revenue. Mine range. Construction time. We'll get this one next, I guess. Alright. And we don't have the power. Or we will have the power shortly. We're okay on money, so we can wait a little while on money and try to jump to creating tier 2 resources.
Extraction complete. Building complete.
Really? 14 guys doing nothing? Oh, wow. Weird. What do we need? I'm actually gonna request a couple of isotopes, I guess? Just stores energy. Absorbs pollution. Sensor range could be useful, especially for only 3. I will activate that now. Extract that. And extract that one. We're gonna hold off on this one. That's habitability. I thought there was one with for range already. That's pretty important, but we can't get there. That's employee limit. Alright. Energy plant production. We don't have an energy plant yet. Movement speed's not a bad one. No waste! Okay. Pause. So, fuel here. Fuel and power here for now. And I don't mind immediately. Wait a minute. Why does that look off? Bit weird. Anyways. Doing that. I will throw a second person on there. Onto our isotopes, just to speed that up a little. No upgrading that. Let's rename this one Production, just so I'm keeping in mind where production is. I'll go ahead and unlock that. A monument? Oh boy, science labs and scientists. Okay. Own a single hospital. Claim 4 migrant ships. Mine 2 nodes simultaneously. That's a bit weird. Not that hard to do. Nodes! Nodes! Not patches. Maybe more difficult than expected. Alright, so hold on. If that's going there, we can also stick some fuel back here quite easily. We can burn back here without too much of an issue. Also, fascinating. Oh, this is nothing? Just destroy it then. That actually doesn't happen that often. Just resources, but we're going to hold off on that. Alright, so if we... Oh. Okay. Just a sea of trouble here. Hold on. There we go. Alright, this is 2 artifacts. This is a load of resources or a load of artifacts. This is probably more valuable for resources. This is probably more valuable for artifacts. We're putting our first fuel here. Again, wind is blowing in this direction. So we can put production and burning back here. So let's throw down a storage for now for waste there. Hello. Claim that when we get a chance. So I am now making 9 energy. Great. Yep. 9 and 3. So, power-wise, we can support oh, hi, Arena.
A call from my brother. Ugh, delete the message, Dina. I simply do not have the time. No, I don't care if it's urgent. He can wait. That moron could stand to do a little waiting for once in his life. You know, just because he thinks he can scoop up the family business doesn't mean he gets to monopolize my time and attention. I'll let you in on a secret, Dina. Dad always told me that I would inherit the company, no matter what Mama Rin thought. It was his name on the building, on all the paperwork, in everyone's mouths. And soon enough, it'll be mine. Orenna Evelyn Kirk. People think I'm too weak to inherit, but they'll change their minds soon enough. They always do, simply because I want them to.
For now, that should be
I will
fine.
climb my way to the top without lifting so much as a finger.
Okay.
Just you watch, Dina. He's calling again?
It's 5. That's the problem. Oh, now this stores a ton of fuel for 2. That's not a bad one. And this generates ethane. Not a lot, though, but it also stores fuel for 3. So those are possibilities. Yeah. We're gonna need ways. Yeah, I'll have to readjust these, but that's okay. Start draining that.
Device complete. Device complete.
Tech web. Anything improve? Pretty damn good. Not gonna lie. Just a plus 24.
Device complete. Device complete.
5 though. That's the problem.
Device complete. Device complete. Device complete. Device complete.
Okay. We need to hold off. So that will we're gonna need more power. So inefficient maybe. We're gonna need it.
Survey complete. Survey complete. Survey complete. Survey complete. Survey complete.
Duh. Energy pylon. That should be in range.
Survey complete. Survey complete.
Of this?
Survey complete.
Alright. This is more resources. That's more artifacts. So we'll go ahead and queue those up.
Device complete. Survey complete. Survey complete. Survey complete.
Just waste, please.
Survey complete.
Really?
Survey.
Alright. We'll do that for now.
Survey complete. Survey complete.
I'm not generating power, I don't care.
Survey complete.
Okay. We're off to a decent start. Could have been better. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this is bad.
Survey
That can Shrek. Oh, that sensor. Oh, 7, though. That is too damn expensive. And that can be Shrek for resources, to be honest.
complete.
Add revenue, pollution. Mine range. More power. Ooh. Okay. Okay. So now I feel comfortable doing that. Alright. Pause. Yeah, I think we put living quarters out here somewhere. The question is, do we... No, we can't really jump. And we need to get some money incoming. Oh. This is just isotopes? What's that bad boy? Anything else? This is just minerals. Salvage that. Artifacts, extract that. Now that could actually be useful if we go out that way. Interesting. Do I want the artifacts or the resources? Knowing we actually have an artifact patch, I'm going to say resources. So we'll go ahead and salvage that now. We need to get ad revenue up and running. So knowing we're going to redesign out in this area for living, I will go ahead, throw down a factory. Power's good. Just to keep fuel going. Yeah. It's way too much. So we can convert fuel to here. Now, there are 3 camps. I'm guessing they're right around here. Command center, easy get. 8 artifacts, easy get. AI has trouble with that one.
Salvage complete. Device complete. Extraction complete. Melting complete.
Connect. Four artifacts. 1. We're already up to 41. Yeah, it's going to be a bit hard cramming it. Spaceport here, I guess? Somewhere in here? Upgrade's only 24, right? Yeah, I've only got 27, so we're going to hold off on that. Perfect. Alright. Oh, wait, we're going to need power. Before I forget... Guess like that is okay for now.
Salvage complete.
Perfect, that's fine. So there's 4 there. Claim that one. Start extracting from that. We're actually okay. Well, I need the space. That's all it comes down to. Alright, so we need to get 8 up and running. We have the power for it, so that's not an issue. So our standard build is 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 4 power. Energy bridge there. Relay there and there. 2, 4. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. There we go. So that'll start getting us money coming in. And it should be plenty, actually. Definitely cover the salaries. Especially with... Where is it? This. Mine pollution, command center range, I guess. Still 16. Damn. Well, but I think this is gonna stay there. So I don't mind upgrading this one. There's another 6 back here. Because we can put.
Device complete. Device complete.
We might end up moving it down here because we don't want to suck up this Z thing.
Device complete. Device complete. Device complete.
I'm gonna claim this, and I'm gonna put our first power station back here.
Device complete.
So now we're running at 6 power. We've got room for 8.
Device complete.
We've got 9. We've got a 3. So we're keeping an eye out for a 5. Next. What's the next order of business? I think we need to wait for this to get mined out. Four artifacts. Again, patch here, hold 16. Not sure how. That's 13, 4, and 2, 16, 6, and 4, and 4. So this is more resources. This is more artifacts. Okay. Perfect. And we're gonna want, I think, a gun here and a gun here. Because we're actually not quite sure where they're coming from. So I think first gun here. Don't care about the limit. Don't care about pollution from fire, mining range. Waste generation, habitability, pollution resistance. Our buildings are going to burn incredibly easily. And that is a problem. Go ahead and claim that. What are we looking at next? Oh, I did not connect it yet. Hold on.
Extraction complete.
We got the waste storage for now. I'll take the 4. That gets us to 7. Yeah. I guess we gotta wait for our first workday. Now we could jump to tier 3. Minerals. If we're lacking power. The gas is actually not the issue. Because of this sinkhole. And we can always throw in more here. So, we're gonna unlock an energy plant. Is technically out of range. So how do we want to build this energy plant? Pylon there. Plant there, I think. Heat wave! I think. So, we'll see how much we make that first workday. With 6K in the bank. I'll go ahead and do this as well. Although, I guess what I should do then is that for a little while. Kick this on. Now kick this on. And then go in here. And dismantle all of this. So now we've got gas and power ticking away quite handily. It's level 1, so we gotta get it no matter what. We're not doing command centers. Don't care about employee range. Max. Defense turret clip, useful. HQ range, useful. Just so I remember to unlock device construction time. Ooh, and a Corvus. So let's do... So, power, no longer an issue. Was still sleeping. Tier 3 minerals, I think, is where we go from here. So, we're going to take a quick little break. And... never quite remember... Yeah, there we go. Alright, and then input. Yeah, that's okay. And then we'll put the... module there. There. One there. Receptacle. And we're good. Which means we can technically... 1, 2, 3... put... a bridge there. Yep, that's okay. Don't mind losing power for a little. 24. I will go ahead and upgrade that now.
Device complete.
Yep. Perfect. It's because the bridge's broken currently. I'm not sure why. Oh, I know why. Because these haven't been built yet. So once those get built, it'll merge back into 101. Yeah, one's hard to find. Fuel, got this. Go ahead and dismantle that. We'll grab some of the isotopes back. There we go. So that gets us tier 1 and tier 3 minerals with plenty of energy left over. I think we start tier 1 isotopes now. So that is going to be... right, isotope, yep, that's isotope input. Output. Done. And then waste. There and there should be good. Claim that, start mining that. Claim that, start mining that. Okay. We're working. Yeah, we're making 700. Alright. So, again, we've got power. So, since we're making so much, we'll drop 2k there. Claim. So, being close to this does not actually give us, like, habitability. So, assuming there's gonna be a road here, right? And we can't get Oh. Huh. I'm not sure being near Zethane is good for us. Alright, so let's reassess this. Living, work. Or, hold on. We can't really do it there. Right, and then Park Hospital? We could... surveyed. We can technically slide it over one. So if we do work, living. Yep, then how do we get the road? That's the issue. I'm trying to picture it in my head. Survey this. It's gonna be near a crack. This is kind of a dead end. We want the road here, ideally. The Park Hospital. Yeah. Now, where's the wind blowing again? This way. Living. It means we won't get any, pollution, well, hold on. Unless we reverse it, right? If we picture a road going living, but then there's no space, work, air purifier, Park Hospital? Not a bad way to do it. But again, I still want that road here. So that would be like living. Hi, Erlin? Oh, there's a name for it.
Hey, founder, how's it going?
Living.
I've been watching the city.
Work.
You terrestrials are busy, running around everywhere, building stuff.
Yeah, I think we want living
when
here.
I was a kid, half a day only. It was all my skeleton could handle. If you're raised in the fleet, your bones are all messed up.
And we'll put more here, and then we'll adjust accordingly.
More if we want to move to Earth or Mars. Most of my friends can't afford the gravity mods, but I'm saving up. I want to be a tourist, you know? I want to visit places, I want to see cities.
Being a tourist is
I
fun,
love this
if
job,
you do it
I love
right.
talking with everyone, but I'll be honest, I'm here for the cash. You can get anything you want on Titan if you have enough money, and I know exactly what I want.
Alright. Right. Power. I always forget about power. Work, which means we could put power here. I don't know, go ahead and extract those artifacts. Right. Building. That still leaves room for, like, Park, Hospital, and air. Alright, hold on. And we will have to upgrade this one. How much is a residential? Only 50. Jeez. Did we unlock? That's mining range. Resistant. Turret clip. HQ range. I am tempted. Did we get one from move speed? That's level limit. Pollution from fire. Habitability. Level 1 ship. All storage. Habitability. Command center range. I thought we had one. Pause. Sorry, for move speed. Unlocked. Pollution. HQ range +2. No, alright, let's grab some of these tier 1. I try to grab some tier 1. Sorry, device construction time. I am grabbing that for 35 resources is quite a bit. Immediately upgrade that. So that means we're upgrading this one as well. That's fine. All right, 63%. We will, at 70%, I will throw down... Oh. No, we kind of need to connect these. They're still working? Well, they should still be working. Oh, yeah. Alright. But this will jump us up to 16, if I remember correctly. So if they're at leisure, we can break the monetization stations at least. Okay. Perfect. So they can go in there. Uh, 34. Oh shit. So we can just jump straight up to 34? I guess so. So, wow. No people to... Okay. See who and what we get. Two. 5 minerals. Great. Gets us to 9. Again, good on fuel and power. What is priority? We got money coming in, no longer an issue for a while. I think we start working on tier 3 resources? Maybe not. Claim. That's resources. We'll go ahead and claim this and start mining those two. Dismantle that quite happily. Port. I have enough. I will. So we will be making bank when work kicks in. How much to upgrade this? 27? Yeah, that's an upgrade. Then from there, what do we need? We're gonna need more fuel to get more power to slap down a gun. We've got a little while for that. That's cheap. And that's cheap. Grab that for resources. It stores fuel? I don't know if storing fuel is worth that. This might be worth the fuel storage. 4,000 fuel is quite a bit. Okay. Pause. Let's do some more surveying. Yeah, we're at 70%. There we go. I think that's everything. Nope. We need more science. That's not science. This is science. We need all the tier 1 techs. So, That's cheaper. Oh, now we grab that. 1 is cheaper than 2. We could slap down a science facility. That is an option.
Salvage complete.
Go ahead and connect these.
Survey complete. Survey complete.
Oh, right, but they'll come out of here. Gotta keep that in mind. And go ahead and connect these.
Survey complete. Survey complete. Survey complete. Survey complete.
It's not enough. If it was 150, I would slide over to tier 3s. Plenty of gas. Is this gonna stay here?
Survey complete. Survey complete.
Let's assume yes.
Survey complete.
Go ahead and upgrade that for now.
Survey complete. Survey complete. Survey complete. Survey complete.
I don't know if this one's gonna stay here. I'm pretty sure these 3 are staying where they are. So how much... Oh, we're still at sleep stage. Well, yeah, no, we're gonna make 3,000. It's work cycle. So we're gonna rank that in. That's not an issue. We are up to tier 2. So I do feel comfortable going up to 20 employees. Plenty of fuel, plenty of money. Priority is... I don't want that. We'll get another person on that. I don't know if we need the minerals, but it is 52 minerals versus 2 artifacts. Yeah, so the next workday once the workday starts, I will buy a defense turret.
Salvage complete.
Pause, and we will do... Yep. Nope. Right? Yeah, alright. Standard storage procedures. Alright, they're going to work. We're raking in the money now, so we're making money. So I will go ahead and unlock a defense turret. For 1,000. Oh, it's the shipyard that's 2,000. Fair enough. Go ahead and throw someone on that. Need to mine 2 nodes. So there's an isotope node, and there's a mineral node. So we need to expand in this direction and this direction. Duly noted. We'll go ahead and claim that. That's artifacts. 7. I don't think that's worth it. 7 for 8? The artifacts is worth it. This is just resources. And we'll go ahead and claim that as well. Claim. Alright. Here... If this is 5, I feel comfortable salvaging that for resources. Claim, and... yeah, that can be artifacts as well. Alright, so we can slap a defense turret right there. And a power source there. Okay. So money, done. Still a little slow on isotopes. Yeah, I think we put a shipyard here. Logistics here. And we can run the road around like this, which means this is going to go away. We're not going to burrow this. Actually, what we will do is go to floor 2. Conversion capsules. 9 by 9. I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on.
Device complete.
Oi. Can you hear me? Alright, you should be able to hear me again.
Device complete.
And we're gonna go up to 24 employees. We should be able to afford that.
Device complete. Device complete.
Okay. So what do we need next? Ships. And we can jump to tier 3 ships.
Device complete. Device complete.
Yeah. Alright, we need to wait for them to... So logistics might not be a bad choice. Let's get
Conversion complete.
the artifacts going here. Nope, no room there. Okay, we will just barely make this. Now. $2K. We are on leisure. If we get to a... We'll go to 20.
Conversion complete.
Oh, speaking of which, there's 20 right there. Like, we could probably push it, but I don't want to. That's 1. There's 4. Should have waited. Could have used the 8. Let's see if we can find 3. If wind is blowing this way, we are tapping this one for Zethane. So yeah, I think we actually put... waste burning back here. Yep. Turn that off for now. I mean, we can afford it, but... No, never mind. Call to arms.
A new founder. Did you really
Hello?
think your little startup would escape our notice?
You're new.
We know you're taking money from the council, and we know exactly where your loyalties lie. Don't worry, we're only going to destroy your city, dismantle your corporation, and take you as prisoner.
I don't know.
It won't be painful. At least, no more than the pain you've inflicted on your employees.
440. More hit
so
points.
I see you have met Bahar Karova,
And more
Founder.
space. I think we do.
They are the leader of one of many disparate and desperate groups that
Hey,
call
Nigel.
themselves
Welcome to the stream.
rebels.
Thank you for the bits.
The council will not
Thank
waste
you.
resources on this,
Hold on.
but you have plenty to spare, I am sure. deal with Bahar, Founder, or risk my displeasure.
Yes, we're gonna deal with the Bahar. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed my review on Distant Worlds 2. I will say they have put out another major patch that makes me want to do another playthrough and show off even more of the improvements they have done on Distant Worlds 2. That is the thing. It came out kind of shaky, but it's going to be, for lack of a better term, Paradox-style improvements, Nigel. Also, shout out to my newest follower, which is you, Nigel. You followed yesterday. Thank you very much. Because you now have the ability in Distant Worlds 2. If you remember, one of my complaints was, I think, at least during the playthrough, was that you can only, like, if you built a frigate, you can only choose one hull type. You now have the ability to go, alright, I want 3 different hull frigate types. One for point defense, one for attack, one for flanking. And then you can build a fleet with all 3 different types. So they have made a lot of improvements. Sadly, they have gone back on stability a little. But they're making a lot of improvements to Distant Worlds 2. Here she comes! Yeah. Where are you going? Okay, whatever. I've got the defense turret, I'm not worried. We've got power, we've got gas. We can actually make more power. Yeah. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with waiting for it to go on sale. If it's not your type of game, that's okay. It's all good. I will say, I do, if you do like 4X games, I do always recommend Stellaris. Because Stellaris just gets better and better and better and better. It was good to begin with. It is probably now the quintessential game. And if you like fantasy 4X games, start looking up some previews for Age of Wonders 4. I do intend to do a playthrough of it, but the replayability in that game looks, and I don't use this lightly, near endless. Are you? There she is. What's she attacking? A Light of Rhea. Well, we're going to break that. So our grid 10119. That's back here. We're going to put storage for waste there. So we're going to move it out of the way. I do have to repair this almost instantly. Oh, interesting. If I go down to 90 per... What's 90 per... if I lose 15 hit points, it will burst into flames. So I don't think this is going anywhere. We're going to have to wait till the attack is done. This is just the resources. We'll grab this. Then, yeah, keep an eye... I don't think Stellaris is intense, but you can play that endlessly in theory. Between just tweaking how you set up, how you design your civilization and that sort of thing, plus mods. That is near endless, or at least it is a lot. Like, I put 1,000 hours into Stellaris, and I'm still finding new things. Okay, especially with DLC and that sort of thing. But Age of Wonders 4 really, like, at least from the preview, looks like it could very well be on the near endless play. That is something to keep in mind. I don't know how much it applies. I did put out some tutorials for Stellaris. I will say, because it is a Paradox game, just assume you're going to lose your first few games. Hard. Are you not dead yet? Alright. That's okay. Nope, 4 seconds on that. You're welcome. Go ahead and repair that now. You're dead in 3, 2, 1. Beautiful.
I I see you're smarter than the other founders have been. Don't worry, we'll be back.
No, you won't.
Consider this your first and final warning. Next time, we will end you.
No, you won't.
Hey, Founder,
Well,
glad we got out
we'll
of
see
that
what
one.
happens.
That was Bahar Karoba, one of the rebel leaders.
Number 2.
I thought we might be toast for a second there. They're known to be particularly brutal. If they say they'll be back, I believe them. We should prepare for next time.
Yeah. Hello, this is Gohan the Chinchilla, and we hope you're having a good day, as do I. As always, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to follow, like, subscribe, or comment. Or even better, come on over to twitch.tv/SparkyTDK and watch me live every Monday through Friday. Thank you for your support.